Blessed morning, souls. It's a beautiful day. Truly tremendous. It is the day of the Gemini full moon here in the United States. Delighted to learn that some of you watching are spread out around the world. This is as it should be. We are creating, connecting the web, the worldwide omnidimensional web of love, Christ consciousness, ascended awareness, unconditional being. That's really tremendous and beautiful. But today is the day here, and the energy is, it's moving. It's mutable air. Gemini has to speak, and with Mercury in Capricorn, it has to speak truth, deep, meaningful things. The Syrian circuitry I was drawn to this morning that I wish to share is Express, which is the number 5, the number of physical reality of manifestation of sometimes challenges and obstacles, but of tangible things, 3D things, expression occurring in the third dimension. And then also the number 9, Receive, which very much mirrors this, but I see this one as the individual node expressing, and the reception being a shared expression between two beings, and bringing a completion to things. Today also being the day of 7 in the month of 1-2. We are being pushed into balance and harmony with divine by way of following intuition. And all of this encompassed as the whole of this year by the triple 2s, leading to the 6, encouraging the deep soul diving to discover love and bring that to the surface. The 7 with the 3 making 10, the end of a lesser cycle, the closing, the endings of a tremendous number of karmic cycles that have now run their course, and being guided by love, by divine. All of this in combination leads us back to 1-6, which is the 7. It is the whole universe aligning. I'm seeing the 7 Pentacles, that this is time. It is time for things to be expressed, for deep, meaningful emotions to not just come to the surface within us, but to be released, to be shared and received as well. And so I desire to pull some cards. I do not know what will come out, but the traditional tarot seemed to want to speak this morning, as well as the little animals. So we will see what they have to say. That's a happy card to see at the bottom. That yellow has never looked brighter to me. Just pure sunshine, bliss, freedom. I'm getting freedom from this. School's out for the summer. School's out forever. That kind of thing. I woke up this morning and the day before with a song in my head. Maps by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, but just the part, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Your kind's my kind, will stay the same. It's a soul recognition. Yeah, there's tremendous harmony in this. Wow. Tremendous balance. And a sheer force of will, backed by the Knight of Cups. I mean, the Knight of Cups is driving this chariot towards union, is what this feels like. And the Knight of Cups is backed by justice. We have 2 minor arcana that are pushed forward by major arcana. This is celestial events, divine forces, destiny driving all of this. This is not going to stop. This is balanced energy, and it is fast moving. So is this. It's the same, it's essentially the same thing. Love, balanced, real, just, mutual reciprocation, in alignment with divine order. Guys, I don't reverse these cards, they reverse themselves. I put everything back. Straight up and down. This is rebirth. This is absolute rebirth. This is no more stagnation. Because the Lovers is right underneath. Raphael is bringing soulmates together of every kind, on every level, for the purpose of healing. It can be platonic, it can be familial, it's definitely romantic. It's the end of karmic contracts. Oh, wow. Come on. There was a giant animal in my dream last night that I didn't ever see the full form of, but it was something like a lion or a wolf. And it was just the kindest, warmest energy. So serene. Not that feeling of safety, but of invincibility, of we can take on the world. We can do anything. Nothing is going to stop this. That kind of strength. This is this is beautiful. I mean, oh, I'm loving this. I mean, yeah, something is being completely resurrected. A connection, numerous connections, it's collective, but for the purpose of uniting souls in a harmonious, deep, reciprocal way, one that takes the energy into account first, one that is based on energy. And doing this brings tremendous healing. This is Raphael. Healing and growth, and wow, yeah, this is fast moving too. These are knights. These knights are in motion. The force is mobilized. These knights feel very noble to me. This is Gemini influence as well, driving this energy of forward moving air. That's tremendous. Temperance on top. Wow. So much is coming to balance right now. I can almost taste that ring pop. Ooh, that blue raspberry is sticking to my lips. I like it. I like it. Oh, what do we have? What would you like to share with us, Spirit? It just feels good. It just feels good. It's that liberation energy. Just walking away from something that feels so good to walk away from. Such excitement for the future, for the unknown, for stepping into something you're just thrilled to go after, even if you don't know exactly what it is. It just feels good. And you would rather follow that feeling than anything else. That nothing is going to stop us from this. That kind of feeling. Okay. Justice. Knight of Cups. These barely moved. And Six of Pentacles. Yep. Wow. This has not been an easy road. But all of this is being relieved. Yeah, this is changing. It's because of the withholding of this passion. But it's moving. It's moving in a big way. It's being pushed by divine. Soulmates are being pushed into balance with one another. Look at that. This is a little bit of shadow ego keeping us back, but the realization that it's not going to stop us anymore. It's just us stopping ourselves. There's nobody else out there controlling our destiny. No one has any control over your reality. You are the creator of your reality. You choose to make the offer. And it's following divine intuition, following the heart's desire, realizing it's bringing yourself to balance, and then taking action in the 3D, learning from this, actually learning, soul growth, expanding. This is what we're here to do. We're here to be loving, and in the experience of it, get bigger, to find more things to love, more ways to flow. This is leaving behind that third party, which is not necessarily a person. It's just a third energy. It's the energy that blocks you. It can be just a thought process. It can be a job. It can be family. It can be a partner. It can be a friend. It can be anything. It can be some sign that you believed you had to wait on, some specific thing in your mind that had to occur or had to change. And we're releasing that burden, that responsibility, and moving towards actual celebration, actual sense of community. Yeah. The way is clear. Our vision is clear. We can see now there is nothing stopping us. There's nothing holding us back from fortune flowing in. There's a lot of truths that want to be spoken. Goodness gracious. Deep, meaningful truths. Powerful insights. Emotional, intuitive, spiritual, and the kind of thing that brings things to balance on every level. Masculine and feminine, within and without, man-made wise, unlocking this abundance, Wheel of Fortune right on top, unlocking all of this abundance in the portal between the pillars. That's beautiful. I'm gonna take a sip of water. There's going to be a lot of speaking today, it feels like. Yeah, let's start here. I mean, things are coming to balance. Absolute balance. People are realizing that not giving in mutual exchange is justice for no one. Nobody benefits from that equation. That's a lose-lose. And we've been playing that game for a long, long time. It's time to give to what we want to give to, that which is desired, that which is not withholding anything. We are bringing everything to balance by sharing this cup, getting justice for the self. I'm drawn to the sword too, being a sign of air and spoken word. Things are being shared. Let's clarify these. Seven of Wands, base energy. Nothing's going to stop us from this. We know this is the high road. This is the path. This is the path to highest self, being, destiny. We're not defending that anymore. We're just walking it. Because we know exactly where it leads. And it leads to the Ten of Cups. Everything that we've wanted. if you don't commit to yourself, you only get 5 cups. And that's disappointing. But when you open up to the full connection, this is making me think of receive, the Syrian circuitry, that connection between nodes. When you express what you have inwardly, outward, when you share that, when you shine your light, not just for yourself, but because you want to, you let it out. When you express that, it opens you up to receive in mutual reciprocity. And then this whole spectrum lights up. And it's everything we've ever wished for, and more. Total rebirth, victory. Dreams that we had written off, dreams that we thought were dead, those dreams that we put in a box and left in the closet, and we thought they died. And now we're opening that box and finding they are very much alive. In fact, this butterfly just came out. It was in there the whole time. In fact, maybe it needed to be in there for a little while so it could crystallize and transform. Now it's emerging. Now it's ready to take flight. Open heart, green and blue, speaking that truth, unafraid, mutable air, flowing, flying. This is a big theme, justice. I mean, letting that full spectrum light in, letting the full spectrum of emotion be a part of your being and expressing it and receiving it in equal measure. That is justice, that is balance, that is natural order. That is what brings total rebirth and the realization of all your dreams, all things desired. I mean, need I say more? Double justice, double Knight of Cups. There's love coming. Love in many forms. Countless forms. Soulmates of every kind, as I have said, are being drawn together. Every kind. I'm calling them in. I'm manifesting a slew of soulmates. There, I can feel all of them on the outskirts. And you know, it's all a part of building this new community. It's a part of building new earth. A soulmate is just someone that you are connected to at a soul level. Plenty of them will be platonic. Many of them are romantic. Regardless, there's a lot of love. It's agape. It's complete. It's everything in the spectrum of love. That is what agape is. It's the freedom to flow from one form of love to another, discerning by the energy which one feels the best, which one feels appropriate in that moment, not as deemed appropriate by man's legislation, by shadow ethics, no, by natural order, in the moment, going with the flow. They're allowed to shift. They're allowed to be mutable. They don't deserve labels. They are unlimited. Love is limitless. Let it be anything it desires to be in the now moment. That is self-expressing. That is what divine desires. That is what is coming in. High Priestess again. All of this being led by intuition and divine. Truths being spoken. I mean, fucking, you can't make this shit up. Same cards in both decks, essentially. High Priestess and Temperance. Everything is being brought to balance. It's the same message. It's just that strong. It's happening right now. right now. Quite suddenly. This is the running out of the building, the standing up from the desk and saying, I quit, and just leaving. And that's it. And just walking away and moving on to a new phase of your life. This is the ending of a relationship. This is the ending of all kinds of things that were already dead. This tree was not alive. This was a dead, burnt up on the inside tree. Time to stop watching. We're not just watching anymore. This little bird is about to take flight, is what I can feel. I can see the wings quivering. She's about to go after the dream. That's what these are right now. That's what I'm seeing. The dream is to flow the cup. It's all just bursting out the top. Look at that sunshine yellow. Solar plexus. This is the alignment with divine will. This is doing what you want to do. Following the heart's desire. Knowing that it's the right path because it feels the best. That the path of highest good of all is the highest good of you. That's the way you follow it. You're you. You gotta follow your own highest good. That's how you contribute to the collective highest good. And the path of highest good feels the most highly good. That's how you know it. That's how you discern your path, baby. Why is justice here? Oh, High Priestess popping out. Yeah, because we know what justice is. We know it's not decided by somebody out there. It's in here. It's what feels right by thine own discernment. Shuffle that one more time. Yeah. There's a complete confidence in this. And the confidence itself is what is so liberating. It's discovering that power, that empowerment of believing in yourself. Even if nobody else does, that doesn't matter. They're not you. Only you are you. Only you have the connection to the I am that is inhabiting your physical vessel. That is your God. You have no other gods before you. Why is the High Priestess here? These cards are electric. You can feel static on them. It's time to give to this. The Moon. The soul searching has been done. I mean, these trees are growing. And they're growing up. And they're growing together. They're growing in balance. They're working with one another. Self working with self. Expressing that without working with other self on the same level as equals, as high priestesses and high priests, both knowing, recognizing the divinity in the self and another self, honoring it simultaneously. That is justice. That is natural order. That is divine desire, decree, plan, all of the above. Why is the Knight of Cups here? What can you tell us about this Knight of Cups? It's a lot of love. That one wants to come out. Six of Wands. Again. I mean, this is very intentional and deliberate. It's The delivering of this cup is so rejuvenating. The sharing of this cup, there's a sharing in this. I'm seeing someone is hoping this will be poured into as well. Someone is bringing the cup. It's not that they don't have anything to share, but they are also seeking to receive in equal measure, to give and receive in balance, as it should be. As it should be. If you're a divine feminine, you have a tendency to give and not receive. If you're a divine masculine, there's a tendency to receive and not give. And they balance one another. This is why they must be brought into balance within. They work together. They are the yin and yang that flow into one another. I just keep hearing destiny. Just marching towards destiny with a smile, with delight, with pride, saying, this is mine. Fucking destiny. Look at the mirrored imagery on these things lifting from the darkness. That is what is happening. This is the same thing. It's the dream emerging. The dream you thought was dead. Oh, it's not dead, honey. If it was, it's being resurrected. It's coming to the light. It's coming to Jesus right now. Oh, wow. Gosh, that's beautiful. This dove looks multicolored to me. Next to this butterfly, I'm feeling the rainbow from justice shining down on everything. It's the full spectrum light that is white, but every color. It's the Technicolor dream coat. That's what's shining down on us right now. And it's revealing the truth of all our connections. The ones that are meaningful, the ones that are just holding us back. Yeah, it's lighting the path. The path is being lit for us. It is lit. It's bright. We know where we're going. Can't get rid of that justice card. What did I just say? Yeah. As Steve's Love Tarot has mentioned, right now I'm just seeing this cat looks like it's eyeing this cat and going, hey, let's make a little gray cat. Let's do that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So much coming to light. And in a delightful way. You cannot make this up. 6 pentacles on 6 of pentacles. Oh, geez, I love this. I love this. We want to grow. We want to grow this. We want to work with this. We want to balance within and without. We know that it's justice for all in so doing, that it is the highest good of all. Nobody loses in this equation. This is win-win. This is win-win. What else do you want to tell us about double 6 of pentacles? I don't even know what the odds of that are, but this is divine. This is magic coming out right now, and I freaking love it. That is the feeling of this day. It's pure magic. And connection, connectivity, expressing and receiving. What else about this? 6 of Pentacles. Nurturance. It's the Pentacle family I saw last night. There were fawns there. Oh man, that's a sweet energy. It's so happy to give to this. So excited. It's like, finally, yes. This is everything. This is nurturing. It is self-sustaining. It is satisfying my soul in a deep way. This is all I want to give to this, to build with this, to grow with this in intimacy. It's sensual, it's deep, it's expansive, it's wild and free. Heart chakra, truth, intuition, and crown in this card. It's all the higher truths coming out. That's some high truth right there. And this is action being taken, words being spoken, truth being shared. That is gorgeous. Well, thank you. 3 more just for the sake of it. Ooh, Knight of Wands popped out reversed. I don't know if it was. I'm gonna leave it like that. We'll see what the clarification is there. That's interesting. I'm feeling like that is the blockage is being removed of the stagnation that is no longer stagnant. It has been, because it's under justice. And justice uprights all things. Yeah, justice is fixing this. She's seeing to it. One more card, universe, if I could, just to see, and then we'll leave the base energy as card number 6. This one, red with Knight of Cups. Yep, that one. King of Wands. Yeah, okay. Knight of Swords. This is moving. I mean, it's moving. I want to clarify that Knight of Wands in reverse just to... But it feels like it's changed. That was the ego resisting. Not wanting to look in the dark corners. Not wanting to feel the things. But it's feeling things now. Why is this Knight of Wands here? What can you tell me about this, please? There's a little nervousness attached to it, too. There's an impulsive action. Yeah, that's not being withheld anymore. This is what was withheld. This is what was under the surface, but this feels like it's coming up because it's right under justice. It just can't stay there. What was withheld was the truth of this connection. The truth of the soul connection is being revealed by justice. We got multiple cards. Yeah, it's revealed. 3 of Wands, death, 8 of Pentacles. Building this is the new beginning that is desired. Everything else is just stagnant. I'm seeing this bird being resurrected underneath this card. It's like it's infusing all the light into it, saying, yeah, this thing that was, there's something else that has ended. This thing was prematurely ended because of the withholding of ego. And now it's coming back to life for the purpose of justice. To build this connection, because it's a deep soul connection. It's not frivolous shadow ego. It's not lust. It's not short-sighted. It's real. It's divine lust, divine passion. Agape to eros and back again. That kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling. What would you like to say, universe? Clarifying Four of Pentacles, under the moon. I keep getting multiple cards. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm just feeling, that this was blocked. The wish was blocked, and now we're giving to this. We're realizing we blocked out the desire. This wasn't, something dangerous. This was what we actually wanted. And because of ego, because of shadow, we are learning now the importance of trusting the self. And all of this has been an important part of the journey. There's been no mistake. There's been no error here. You can't make a misstep on the soul's journey. It's all about learning and growing. And you do, no matter what. It's a given. The result of existence is expansion. The basis of it is freedom to go and be and do wherever as you please. We're learning the purpose of it now. Is joy, is the pursuit of those things that we wish and dream for. And that's being brought back into full view. Okay, if I can get one card, please. One card to clarify. Four Pentacles on this Knight of Wands reversed. You know what? We're going with that one. Oh, wow. Yep. It's Three of Swords. With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, it's the realization that, oh my God, keeping this in is just driving me crazy. Keeping this in is putting three swords through my heart. It's defying my own desires. I know the truth now about this connection. I can't hide it from myself anymore because that's keeping me in three swords. This knight's got to move. This ego, this shadow ego, because ego is divine. This is now being aligned with justice. Ego is coming into service of itself, realizing that it deserves to be happy. And to be happy, it's got to share everything. All of these deep emotions, they're beautiful, they're purposeful, they deserve to come to the light, they deserve to be expressed and received. Yeah. Okay. King of Wands. Directly read with Knight of Cups. I mean, this feels like forward motion, like decisive, passionate. Especially with, I mean, these double rebirth cards. This is like this is something that both people gave up on. This is the connection that two people knew was everything. And both sides just let it go. And maybe never really believed it was going to come back around. But Divine is saying, oh no, you thought that was dead? Oh no, no, no. Let me show you how very alive this is. It is very much a live cat. We've opened Schrodinger's box. And the cat is kicking. He's yowling. He's ready to go. This might be a cat in heat. I don't know. It feels like it. This King of Wands here is fiery. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's... I got Lovers on the bottom of the deck here, and Four of Cups that came out underneath exactly what I just said. This was something that was offered and rejected. And both parties kind of just said, okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not supposed to be. This cup is coming back around. This cup, you had a funeral for this cup. Right? Nobody thought this cup was anywhere in existence. It was just gone. We gave it up. It's dead. Bury it, move on. But now it's rising. It's not dead. Oh, it's very much alive. This is alive. It's a live cat. It's love. It's live love. Holy moly. What's under judgment here? This is fucking beautiful. I love this energy. It's like swimming in a warm ocean. That's what it feels like. A tropical ocean. Got that kind of coconutty, sunscreen, sand smell. Somebody serving you mimosas under an umbrella. It's a blue raspberry ring pop. Look, does this not look like blue raspberry? It does to me. Oh, what's under judgment here? Gosh, this is beautiful. You can't make this shit up. I fucking love it. It's a love connection that was denied, and the universe is saying, oh no, we're bringing these birds back to life. Look at that. I mean, you shot this bird. This bird was laying on the ground. You thought it was dead, and it just came back to life in front of you, and now it's taken flight. And it's even better than before. It's stronger. It's brighter. It's divinely guided. I mean, come on. Come on. This is... I'm hearkening back to when I cleared the deck from a reading a couple days ago. And the Four of Cups, it was traditional tarot, popped out with the Hierophant right underneath. And I just saw in my head this whole scene of the Hierophant sitting and someone bringing the cup back and saying they didn't take it. And the Hierophant going, okay, let me deliver it. I'm going to bring it to them. I'm going to make sure they know. And then just that sense of, you know, we're sitting at the table until you finish your vegetables. But we're sitting at the table until you eat your dessert. until you accept what you asked for, what you want. This isn't some punishment. This is everything. This is everything. This is a total new beginning. This is abundance and manifestation. I'm seeing this as the 0 point of the heart. It's a new horizon. And it's a bright one. And all of the watching has just kept us here. We're done watching. Because we're moving towards the rainbow. We're ready to reconcile this. Ready to grow and learn together. That's beautiful. Ace of Pentacles on top. This is a stable, lifelong offer is the feeling of just, I want to give to this. It's happening on every level. Collectively, individually, platonically, romantically, in families, in business relationships, universally, the way that we associate with one another. It's happening quickly. Very quickly, with the Chariot right underneath and in a balanced way, guiding us to union. All these cards just came back. I love that. I love that. I'm not sure what I'm asking for right now. I'm just feeling it and seeing what pops out. I mean, the final outcome feels like forward motion. It's forward motion. It's communication. It's rebirth. Completely. It's justice for both sides. Universe, can you give us 3 cards to summarize. Or any other final messages. What would you like to share? What would you like to tell us about this? Ace of Cups. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That king is getting up. He's not withholding anymore. The king's ready to share that cup. In fact, the one he's been holding on to, he's held on to that for so long, there's like nothing in there. He's coming to get some refreshment. He's coming to receive and give in equal measure. He's ready to flow. He's ready to give the Ace of Cups. Temperance. Oh, crossed by the Page of Cups. What did I just say? He's ready to give this in equal give and take, ready to flow with divine, flow with another soul that is witnessed as divine, as the self. This is Michael. This is truth flowing. This is love flowing. This is the path to highest good. It's also the path to community, to connection. I see the mountain in the animal deck is the 3 of Pentacles. And crossed by the Page of Cups, this is that sweet. It's so sweet. It's just cute. It's innocent and pure and loving and whole. It's not immature. It's just free. It's so free and adventurous and giggly and happy and just everything. Just everything. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. This is everything. Ace of Cups, Temperance, 10 Pentacles, crossed by Page of Cups. This is coming in. This is indescribable how beautiful this energy is. This is pure divinity coming through the cards. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely. I mean, there is nothing here that isn't fantastic. I mean, we feel the heartache. We've got the heartache. We've done the withholding from this. The holding back of passion because of ego. That is being brought to justice. This cup that was not accepted is being brought back around by the Knight of Cups. The lovers are getting justice, are getting rebirth, redemption, because the universe has judged it must be so, because natural law says, no, I think it's going to be this way. Because this is the way you asked for it, Divine Creator, and I follow you. I follow Divine Decree. This is what was asked for. This healing, this connection. Bringing this in, sharing this cup, which is alive. Coming in from the cold. Going through that door that's right on the other side of this card. We're walking into the door. This is the direct escalation. I can't even talk now, I'm so excited of this. We decide we're gonna come inside and receive and be given to and allow. And we're gonna share in equal measure. Because it is time. It's time. It's in motion. Because there's a fire in our soul for this. we've discovered new strength, new passion. Man, that's delicious. That is delicious. Wow. One thing I want to do, I was called to this. I have not picked this deck up. This is Crystal Oracles in months. But this morning, it was just peeking out at me from the shelf. And so I want to pull one. I want to pull one for this. We've got clear quartz on the bottom. That I know is manifestation and believing in dreams and making things happen with clarity. So I would like to ask spirits, angels, ancestors, guides, guards, gods, goddesses, divine, everybody, to the highest degree, animals and elementals, ancient and celestial beings, ascended masters, galactic starseed family, highest white council, Father, Mother, Creator, and Almighty. Blessed beings, what would you like to share with us? What is your oracle for this day? Yep, okay. Red jasper and wolfenite. That's beautiful. Hold these up because they are quite lovely. Let's find out. Red jasper, nurture, care, protection, energy flow, life force. You may soon find yourself drawn into a situation in which you feel compelled to care for and protect someone who is in need of help. This may be a person or a pet that has recently suffered some kind of trauma or is suffering from anxiety or depression. Your love and attention will help them heal. Simultaneously, you will subconsciously heal an aspect of yourself that is also yearning to be nurtured. You will heal an emotional trauma you experienced in the past, possibly in your childhood, or it may even stem from a past life. There's no need to recollect the past or try to figure anything out. Remember that we mirror one another, and self-healing automatically occurs when we care for the needs of others. Trust in the healing power of love. That, to me, harkens to this: the giving and receiving is the healing. There's no more need to do the healing work alone. This is Raphael. This connection is healing. Giving to this connection. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to share and receive in equal measure, to bring up all of those deep emotions and let them all flow in tandem with another. These trees are growing together. And that is within and without. That's what that says to me. Wolfenites. Preservation, duality, psychic awareness. Your powers of perception are strong at present, and you will experience a heightened awareness of others' thoughts and intuitively understand their motives and actions. Deep soul connection. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to follow your feelings and instincts. Rely on your intuition rather than on what others say. Follow your gut feeling, which is your heart. For in so doing, you will preserve the integrity of a project or situation which is dear to your heart. In this instance, you're being encouraged not to listen to the conflicting opinions of others. Listen instead to the guidance which stems from your soul, and all will work out well. That is that third-party card, that third-party, tiny amount of third-party energy, which allowed us to convince ourselves by fear that something should be withheld. That allowed us to convince ourselves by shadow ego not to accept the cup, but to reject it, to hold back emotion. Realization this has only kept us in pain, and that we can trust ourselves. We can trust ourselves. We know we've done the searching. We know what our emotions are. No one else knows you better than you. No one else is your I am. No other gods before you. That is justice. That is the encouragement. Trust yourself. Let the cup flow in equal balance, mutual reciprocation, and receive everything that you desire. In so doing, you are delivering it to another. And in the balancing of this, souls are nurtured and grow together. Working together, working with self, self and self, divine and divine, two sublime streams of God consciousness, recognizing one another as equal and creating together. That is the power that creates worlds. And that is everything that Source delights in, is the sharing of that connection at the deepest level. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful collective. I am so excited for us. That is your reading. Have a tremendously miraculous day. And as always, and always, I love you so much. Thank you for being you. No one else can do it. And you're doing a damn good job. Have a great day.